There's a fundamental difference between lacking knowledge and deliberately avoiding it. In an age where information is abundant, ignorance is rarely accidental. It's often a choice. Reality doesn't cease to exist just because someone refuses to acknowledge it. Truth remains constant, unaffected by denial, simply waiting to be recognized. The real question is, why do so many people prefer to look away rather than confront what's right in front of them? Remaining unaware can feel like a safe haven. It provides an escape from unsettling facts, uncomfortable realizations, and the weight of accountability. Often, when people reject reality in favor of misinformation or denial, it's not because they're incapable of understanding. It's because they choose not to. The fear isn't in knowing, but in what that knowledge might require of them. Understanding something fully means accepting the need for change. It forces a person to reevaluate their assumptions, shift their perspectives, and perhaps even recognize that the world and their place in it is not what they once believed. And for many, that realization is overwhelming. Deliberate ignorance isn't a harmless personal decision. It carries real-world consequences. Turning a blind eye to truth has contributed to some of the most significant failures and injustices in history. Science disregarded, leading to preventable diseases spreading, environmental crises worsening, and progress slowing. Inequality sustained, where entire societies have thrived on refusing to acknowledge basic human rights. Personal stagnation, trapping individuals in self-imposed limitations, preventing them from reaching their true potential. Ignoring reality doesn't erase it. All it does is leave people unprepared for the moment when the truth inevitably becomes impossible to ignore. The freedom found in awareness. Truth isn't meant to destroy, it's meant to illuminate. Choosing to see things as they are isn't a burden, it's a form of empowerment. It transforms passivity into action, allowing people to take control of their lives and shape their own narratives instead of being controlled by illusions. Accepting reality brings responsibility, but it also brings liberation. When we understand the world clearly, we gain the freedom to make choices based on truth rather than wishful thinking. We grow, we evolve, and we live with intention rather than deception. Are you willing to open your eyes? It's worth asking yourself, do I reject certain truths simply because they challenge my comfort? Am I unwilling to consider facts that contradict my beliefs? Do I avoid knowledge to escape the responsibility that comes with it? Reality doesn't require your acknowledgement to remain true. It will always be there, waiting. The only question that remains is, will you continue looking away, or will you finally choose to see? Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, keep elevating.